StadiumDB.com presents World Stadiums Under Construction, December 2024. Welcome to our video where we provide you an update from stadium constructions around the world. An exciting adventure of 16 sites awaits us, many of which we are visiting after a long break or for the first time. We will be moving from west to east, predicting the questions: Moroccan and Spanish stadiums for the World Cup will be missed, as the progress of their construction can be followed in our separate series. Let's start. Estadio Azteca, capacity 90,000, completion date late 2025, Mexico City. Less than 2 years before the start of the 2026 World Cup, Coloso de Santa Úrsula is undergoing renovation, and the stadium will be operational by the end of 2025, even before the World Cup and NFL match may take place at Azteca. Work is concentrating on the pitch and low levels of the stands. The stadium in the Mexican capital will host the opening match of the World Cup and the second largest venue of the championship. New Nissan Stadium, capacity 60,000, completion date 2027, Nashville. The facility is expected to hold around 60,000 spectators, almost 10,000 fewer seats than the existing stadium, making it the smallest capacity venue in the NFL league. Although the facility will be the smallest in the league, it will also be one of the most technologically advanced. This will be another stadium within a 3-mile radius, as a state-of-the-art soccer stadium for an MLS club was built very close by recently. Ryan Field, capacity 35,000, completion date 2026, Evanston. Northwestern has unveiled a first look at its $850 million stadium project. Renderings released by the university in late November showcased the modern Ryan Field, featuring 35,000 seats, open concourses, 4 premium clubs, and over 200,000 square feet of parks and plazas surrounding the stadium. New Highmark Stadium, capacity 62,000, completion date 2026, Buffalo. The price of new Highmark Stadium, the state-of-the-art football palace currently under construction directly across from Buffalo Bills' current venue in Orchard Park, has ballooned to over $2.1 billion. Buffalo's new stadium is scheduled to open in time for the 2026 NFL season. The stadium is growing at a rapid pace, and progress can be seen day by day. The stands on all sides, which will be close to the pitch, are visible. Work has also begun on the roof structure. Fans who are very bored can watch the construction live on a YouTube channel dedicated to the progress of the work. At the time of making this video, 11 people were watching the construction live and more than 4,000 people subscribed to the channel. Etihad Stadium, capacity 61,958, completion date 2026, Manchester. 9,000 new seats, a fan zone of 3,000 people, a hotel, a skywalk, a sky bar. The work that is going on at the North Stand will provide the Citizens Arena with facilities on a par with the Bernabeu or Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The most important results can already be clearly seen. The giant metal structure on which the new structure will rest. The skeleton on the new stand has been attached to the Etihad Stadium. Work will now include filling the stands with concrete and building up to incorporate the skeleton, which is standing outside for now as the integral part of the stadium. Everton Stadium, capacity 52,888, completion date December 2024, Liverpool. All major work on the Premier League club's new facility is complete. Work is focused on the surroundings of the arena to best connect it to key points in the arena and on the pitch, which is being prepared for the grand opening in the 2025-26 season. Everton Stadium is expected to significantly boost matchday revenues, and club officials are in talks with potential title sponsors. Pass sales for Everton's new stadium will begin in January. Fans holding passes for 23 years or more will be the first to choose their seats. Meinau, capacity 32,000, completion date July 2026, Strasbourg. Stade Meinau may soon become a destination not only for RC Strasbourg fans. As part of a renovation project scheduled to last until 2026, costing approximately 160 million euros, fuselages from decommissioned Airbus A340 aircraft will be repurposed as sunshades. On the southern facade of the new stand, 196 panels will be installed. Simultaneously, several other investments are underway, including a large fan zone featuring a sports bar, restaurant and store. Nacionalni Stadion, capacity 52,000, completion date 2026, Belgrade. After the opening of the stadiums in Zajeca and Loznica, the venues in Niš and Kragujevac will be reconstructed, followed by the construction of the National Stadium in Belgrade. During a visit to the newly built Kraljevica Arena in Zajeca, accompanied by UEFA President Aleksandar Čeferin, Serbian President Aleksandar Vučić announced that the National Stadium in Belgrade will be completed by December 1, 2026. It is then set to host the Europa League final. Stadion Varna, capacity 22,000, completion date who knows, Varna. It was supposed to closely resemble the stadium in Cologne and have a capacity of 30,000 seats, but the plan failed. This capacity would allow Bulgaria, together with its bordering countries, to once again compete to host the Euro. Construction has been ongoing since 2008, with no end in sight. In October, the Bulgarian government allocated 30 million Bulgarian lev to help complete the project. Before we move further east, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and to like this video. Share it with your fellow football fans too. Ankara Stadyumu, capacity 50,000, completion date 2025, Ankara. The stadium's capacity was originally planned to reach 45,000 after the expansion, but the plans were modified. The ambitious goal is for the venue to be ready for the 2025-2026 season. Currently, 700 workers are operating in shifts, enabling construction to continue 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The stadium is expected to host the Europa League final in the future and could potentially be a venue for Euro 2032. Turkey will host this tournament together with Italy, who, although they have a better league and national team, the stadiums are in a tragic condition. Hoima Stadium, capacity 20,000, completion date December 2025, Hoima. The commencement of construction marks an important step in Uganda's preparations to host the Africa Cup of Nations in 2027, which it will co-host with Kenya and Tanzania. Hoima Stadium is part of Uganda's broader strategy to develop sports infrastructure across the country. The investment is expected to be completed by December 2025, providing ample time to test the facility ahead of the major event. Diyala Olympic Stadium, capacity 30,000, completion date not known, Bakuba. 10 years ago, the project was expected to cost $90 million to complete, and the scope of the complex would also include a 74-room hotel. Construction has started, but many details are unknown. This is quite unexpected, but there are more than 10 stadiums in Iraq with a capacity of more than 20,000 seats. Shah Stadium, capacity 45,000, completion date 2026, Shah. After the spectacular demolition of most of the stands, it is now time for the slightly more arduous demolition, after which work will begin on the new shape of the stadium and the roof that will cover the facility. The final phase of the project that goes beyond the arena itself and includes its surroundings will not be completed until 2029 at the earliest. The demolished stadium was iconic. Completed in 1994, the venue consisted of monumental 6-tier semi-open stands. Nansha Cultural and Sports Complex Stadium, capacity 60,000, completion date 2025, Guangzhou. Over the past month, work has mainly focused on the roof, which looks increasingly complete. The roof of the stadium is designed to resemble an unfolded traditional Chinese fan. The Nansha sports complex is located next to the Shenzhen-Zhongshan link with a beautiful view of the bridge and the Shenzhen skyline. Guangzhou Football Park. Capacity 73,000. Completion date 2025. Guangzhou. It is the second largest stadium on our list after Estadio Azteca. The Guangzhou venue will surpass the capacity of all arenas in the Middle Kingdom. Among other things, the concept is inspired by the local art of ivory carving. It will be a football facility without a running track, and it is already clear that the stands will be close to the pitch. The undulating stands are also becoming evident. Kai Tak Sports Park Main Stadium. Capacity 50,000. Completion date 2025. Hong Kong. The centerpiece of the modern complex, the 50,000-seat stadium, is already functional inside and outside. A lot of supporting infrastructure in terms of sport, culture and entertainment is also being built around the venue, such as Kai Tak Mall. The third edition of the tests and trials was held at Kai Tak Sports Park, and the number of participants reached 5,000. During the event, those present had designated seating, unlike in previous trials. There was also a test rugby match already played. Some events for 2025, such as a Coldplay concert, are already planned at Kai Tak Stadium. In addition to the main venue, an accompanying facility with an athletics track is also being built next to it. We are at the site of the former scariest airport in the world, so it's a good time to fly to your destination. We will hear from each other again soon, however. Don't forget to take a look at the comments section, and until the next one.